not, so dibs.
Got him.
Aw, Quinn was cleaning his house.
Yuck.
I don't either.
I don't even have any yet.
Chromakai Crystal.
So should we just go back out and wait till next week then, or?
Where the hell is there?
Yeah. I mean, we're not really gonna get anywhere if I don't have above 1,000 legendaries, so might as well just wait.
Yep, just wipe it up now.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are you yelling at Mav?
I'm being a chauffeur.
Ah,
Oh, there's Quinn.
Oh man, I was
I'm
waiting.
coming.
you got a stone up.
You better be nice to our druid. Or not.
Yeah. Katika.
You know, Trin, I'm unsure how I want to play this, because almost all of the fights have some sort of trash pack and single target mechanics, so both specs really work out.
Not the first one. Isn't the first one pretty much single target?
First one is single target, yeah.
Beware.
What those him at first is like, why are we pulling?
You want to step in those little circles. They're like the annihilations on
That
Kitchen.
right there is basically the same mechanic that's going to be happening to during the fight. Just get 2 or 3 people standing inside of it, and then it's no big deal at all.
Beware.
So are we gonna go for the annihilation or the other one?
Say a knockout
left one first
decimator.
is definitely easiest.
Okay. Because when I'm doing my 35k DPS, I gotta know.
Yeah.
Beware.
I don't want to destroy the wrong one.
We're all pretty worried about that.
What the hell is Kurt?
Said he was gonna be late.
Enemy contact. Destroy.
Oh yeah, and I was supposed to tell you that.
Hey, boss is there.
We're gaining ground. Press the attack.
Hostile.
Lightforge.
Ow.
Champions.
I think he said he had to work late and also had a huge commute today or something.
Does Reyna know when he's gonna get home?
Reyna ain't even in. Yeah.
I have
she's in chat.
many lucky doos. You like?
Oh, sorry. Forgot my job.
May your feet find
We
good
know.
trails.
Spent SP.
So
Is
it's
the new
just
raid
anytime
making
a
him
feast
nervous?
goes down.
Hey, someone took all the cookies.
Alright, eat up, flask up, potion up here in a minute.
Thank you.
Also, there are plenty of runes if you need runes.
I'll even drop a bank for you guys for room.
I got one. I got one. Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Shit of the holy.
Crikey. Okay, as you saw right there, those little green circles that you stood in, we're going to get some of those in the first phase. Just do what you did, soak them, just like the Kill Jade and Armageddon swirls. Other than that, melee wants to stack up kind of close to the boss, and range kind of stack up right in the middle here. If you get the other debuff on you, it's going to be Decimator. Step out of the group. It's just like the Harjatan puddles. You got to get away from people. Just run to your left or right, drop them off, run back to the middle. Pretty much all you need to worry about when we get into the phase where he's firing his cannons from his back. We're going to all focus on the left one and knock that out. As soon as it goes down, everybody sprint to the back of the room. I'll mark it up back here. Farther away you get, the less damage you take. And that's pretty much it. Stay alive.
Tanks know what you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. You'll take him. When you get enough stacks, I'll swap off. Just run to the left or right here. Just run along the wall. Stay away from the group, but you got to get away from him. He's going to fire a bunch of missiles at you.
Healers, do some healing. You'll probably win.
Yeah, healers I'm not worried about. So soak the little green swirls. If you get a debuff on you, run out of the group and drop it, and then come back for healing. And do some damage in between.
Alright, we ready?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Do we hear our one pull?
1.
Enemy combatants detected. Threat level.
Last phase. He gets 40% increased damage, so it's a better time for a burn.
For decimation.
Alright, so get it out, Herschel.
Big circles are bad, little circles are good.
For annihilation.
Get in those.
I don't know if they're good.
Oh, that's where the Hug Fest is.
Aww.
Gotta love the Hug Fest.
Prime. Target locked. Cannon prime for annihilation.
In the back.
When I saw heroic videos, there were like 7 of those puddles dropped.
Yeah.
Targets acquired.
Yeah, they just do this as a warm-up for normal.
Leave none alive.
Alright, push and phase. Everybody hit the left weapon.
Apocalypse.
My left.
Engage.
Yep, the Annihilator.
Beat the Annihilator. Once it's broken, run back to Moon
Get
or
to the
further
back of the
behind it.
room.
Run away, little girl.
With the tank currently doing stuff standing up there.
Okay, I got him.
That was it?
Yeah. The last
Well,
phase
this
is
is
like
normal.
a slugfest. That's pretty much the whole thing. Now we lose the little green circles that you soak. It's all just the other ones. They just hit harder.
Why didn't we break the other one first, then?
Because then you get like 7 or you get a bunch.
You get a
of
lot
little
more
circles.
puddles. And these big ones are easy to deal with.
Because you just run away from them.
Yep.
Yeah, just get them out of the group.
If we can get ranged stacked a little tighter, then getting the big puddles out and cleave healing would be easier. Assuming people actually get their puddles out.
That plan backfired.
That's a lot to assume.
I know mechanics. It's the bane of this group.
I'm a pretty good mechanic.
That's true.
I know nothing about cars.
Rubber side down is the one thing you want to know.
Rubber side?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, kill the other weapon.
Okay.
Just a suggestion. And run to the back of the room.
Okay.
Isn't there
once we
supposed
get
to
back
be-
position, Hero?
Isn't there supposed to be something else that happens in the transition phase?
Heroic.
In Heroic, you start shooting beams out.
Oh.
Yeah, the Fat Boss videos just kind of jumble that all together. Hey, you did it!
Grant Jeddak.
Ooh.
Terrellian, I've started my assault on the northern front. I'll keep their forces occupied.
You can
so
loot the
you
boss
can
at the
hit
edge of the
priority
thing over here.
targets.
Our forces are moving towards Legion High Command. Buy us all the time you can, Illyria.
Damn it.
Boo, mail.
Boo! Boo!
Alright, so seeing nobody still knows how to use that fucking thing. Go ahead and roll. Top 2 get it. Really? Nobody needs those legs. Male legs.
It's a big mastery cut for me. I can't take that mastery cut.
Don't take the portal back. Just go to the left of where that boss
Yeah.
died.
The portal up there brings us back to the entrance, I
That's
guess.
fucking confusing.
3, 2, 1. Grats, chi, and batch.
This place is just...
Unfucking believable.
Go ahead, roll.
Oops, sorry.
Better be.
Three, two, one. Grats.
We're not using...
Kid, are you sure you wanted to use main spec roll on those?
And that.
Anything else better there? I mean, somebody else needs them. I have got like a tier piece, so if somebody else needs them, I'll give them.
We're not using...
Usually wait to, for it to become off spec if it's a situation like that.
the loot system this time.
Kurt needs to be here, Samuel.
Oh.
That I'll give that to you for off the cat. Don't worry about it. Nobody else rolled. Anybody else wants to roll off spec for that? Those legs. Go for
You're
it.
going up against an
Cat's
8.
rolling good.
So good luck.
Congrats, man.
I'm good. I just wanted to make sure.
Can we have her try to roll again and get a lower roll, and then maybe I'll think about it?
Really, man.
The chest plate.
Covers everything.
Hey, little buddies.
He knows what he's talking about. Slut mogs are the best.
You need to come up with new slut mobs, man. Fucking flying saucers in here.
They're so cute. They look like that little toy you can get.
There's also a trinket in this place that has a little ship come out that shoots bombs at people. I have it on my shaman. That thing from Antorus High Command.
Damn, nice mastery.
That's good to know.
Have are you really the dad? You not telling us something?
I'll leave that up to your imagination.
Oh, you don't want to do that. That'd go to fucked up way.
I know, it's more amusing that way. Oh, don't hit those puddles, those are traps.
Ah!
5,000 gold.
10,000 gold! 2 people hit him.
We will start that after today in here.
Because this is the first time people are seeing it.
Yep. But after that, yes, we will go back to our good 5K.
Technically, I missed it. I didn't see it. I was around the corner.
Am I going the right way, by the way?
This is to the dogs, so yeah.
Yep,
No,
I definitely put one down.
Wow, Herschel.
I was-
Blatantly running through traps.
No, my fucking kid came down and said goodnight. Wasn't even
Remove these abominations.
Yeah, me
Aim
too
for
on that
that.
last one.
It's all BOEs to me.
There's one up now.
Assuming we actually find one by the time the night's over.
There with the light.
Better.
See, I used to be in a really good habit of putting one down at the beginning of every instance, every raid, but then like the last expansion and everything, nobody ever needed one, and so I just stopped.
Oh, it's nice that they're actually here. Yesterday, they despawned. We were running around this platform like, what the hell happened? And then I saw the dog running from, like, that bridge path over there, and then he just fucking beat the shit out of me. Oh, yep, they're running away right now.
What the fuck?
See, you can see him running around down there.
Yeah.
And the ones up in the fucking...
Oh, no, they'll be back in a little while. Just, you know, gotta run away when you start seeing them come back, because they'll pull if you're in the middle here.
They're just doing what dogs do.
Yep, it means the world quest is up.
I don't see him.
Can we get
No,
a
you know
lock
how there's
portal?
a world quest where they're running around in circles, in Argus? Just a joke on that.
Are they still running around? I don't see them.
Take a minute before you see it.
They're up
coming
on
back.
the
Okay,
bridges.
Run away.
Coming back.
Samuel, you're gonna kill us.
Okay, I saw him.
Alright, Herschel, if you want to tank the Shadow one on X, I'll tank Fiery Guy on Skull. Melee, stack up on Shadow. Behind him, you never want to be in front. Ranged, you can all stack up in the middle on Moon. Pretty much you want to stay stacked up for heals, and it helps with one of the abilities. So we all have to help each other, soak and stack up. And then if you get the red fiery debuff and there's going to be on the ground, like a laser shooting at you, get out of the raid group, step aside, and let it fire off, and then get back in the group.
If there's red under you, spread. If there's shadow under you, stay there.
Yeah, really the only reason you need to move is for the red thing, or if the orb is coming out. It's very fucking slow. It's a big purple orb, run away from it. If you get close to it, bad things happen. It's very slow. It's very easy to run away from. Other than that, just be behind the bosses, and we'll face them away from the raid.
Is Kurt here yet?
Yep. He's in range.
I didn't hear anybody jump in.
Kurt?
How much longer before he's ready?
He's not in here.
Winder. Well, he just got home and she logged him in, so.
Kurt?
Oh, at least he can mount up in here. That'll be easy for repairs.
Yeah, that is really useful.
Unlike me, am I right, guys?
Sorry, but I haven't seen any mage food yet.
I've put down 2.
Well, maybe it's because I don't need to use mana. When did you turn into a rogue?
That's how good of a priest I am.
Well, they are the original thieves. They just did it a bit more bloody and tried to justify it. Let's see, so far I have rank 1 of the Vantus rune here. I'm gonna hold on to all the materials I've farmed up until I can get rank 3. And then I'll just bulk make a bunch.
Okay, so is it Grizzle Hadams or Grizzle Adams?
Hammy cakes.
It's grizzled hams.
Oh, they're running around again.
Alright, when they come back, we're pulling.
How the hell is it Grizzled Hams?
That's because people got it wrong and it just stuck.
Dyslexia is real.
Grizzly Adams. Grizzly Adams. That's fair.
That's the southern one.
Grizzly.
Hey.
There's another debate about your name.
Well, you know. My name is an interesting subject. I'll
5,
say
4,
Grizzly.
3, 2, 1.
I think we can hero at the start here.
Healing on Shadow.
Let's do the time warp again.
Alright, so if you get the fire debuff, get out. Stay away from purple orb, otherwise sit still.
Stack the purple.
Stack.
Why the shit does
fire shit's coming?
Beware.
We don't switch anytime, do we?
Nope. Get away from the orb. Don't run at it.
We're just supposed to run away from the group with the fire orb?
Yep. You'll get the big fire lines.
I mean, they share health, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So it doesn't matter who we're attacking.
Nope, you can tag them both if you got dots. That's the thing, get away from the group.
Or if we have the fire debuff.
Should be a pretty good fight for an Affliction Warlock.
Skull, can you move in just a little bit?
Do you like fire?
No, you just out of my range.
He has a billion life. He doesn't
Getting close to 2 billion now.
Yup, just rinse and repeat. Sometimes abilities stack up on each other.
Get away from the orb.
Okay, so that ability, we run away from the group.
Inflamed, yes.
Inflamed, okay.
And some sort of gaze ability you run away from group too.
When
It's the one that
red
shoots out the
line is
big line.
Okay. That's easy. I mean, people were downing heroic on the first day, so I can't imagine that this is that bad.
Yeah, Desolate Gaze.
Generally, normals let you get the mechanics, but they don't hurt you.
And maybe a minor loot upgrade. Ooh, I got back just in time before I got feared.
Gaudium.
Beware.
Away from the orb.
I don't know. Well, I mean, the fight's almost done.
It's simple enough, just move from it.
Yeah, literally just get ahead of it, and then it can literally suck you back to the middle.
It's worth testing for science, though.
For science.
Lay on hands, yo.
Ooh. I'm able to get Starfall to reach both of them.
How?
Right in the middle, basically right on Moon.
Their hitbox is that big.
Their hitbox is that big, meaning next time we do this I'm going to see if the Moonflare shoulders work too. Could actually do an AoE fight on it.
God, the fucking...
Fuck these
Logo's going out.
Ooh, I like that arcane relic.
Yeah, I bet you do. Pervert.
I'm rolling on both, but I could win one and be happy.
Up to that little door. Halls of the Boundless.
Kurt.
It looks like it.
Kurt.
The bridge is up.
What?
Chi, Batch, Vit already have main spec loots. Cat has an option.
Champions, there is a disturbance close to your
Okay.
location. The likes of which
Mastery's still our best in slot, right?
since the opening of the dark.
Now that we don't have... Well, we're going to be taken down a notch after this tier. Unless we Titan Forge our old tier. I think Haste might be coming ahead because we lose the 4-piece set that we had.
The Starfall, increasing haste.
Yeah.
Just looking at Sims for the new Warlock tier for Demonology. Apparently, it's better, like much better, to have just the 4-piece than the 4-piece and the old 2-piece. It's actually a loss to have both of them somehow. I assume because of stat and item level.
It's like that for the Shaman too.
For us on single target, it's a loss to have the 4-piece and the 2-piece. Or the 4-piece for the newer set. For us, just like for single target, the tier 20 is the best for us.
Yeah. But
Tier 20
AoE
is better.
21 is going to be overpowered.
Our AoE is going to be monstrous, though. With the new
Tier
set.
20 is outperforming Tier 21 on priests.
I want to play around with that next that I bonus rolled. It's
Doesn't matter which way.
1500 versatility and 2000 mastery.
Doesn't matter which way we jump down.
What my group did is we cleared along the right side and then killed the boss on the other side of the room. We killed Portal Keeper.
In our path has fallen. Yours is next.
The Riftworld Assistant or the boss?
So you guys didn't touch any of the hands on the left?
Not until we went to, Ilinar. Or, you know, Leah. Whatever that bitch's name is.
ANR?
Yeah, that.
Can I get a summon? You guys get to the boss.
How do you get to Antorus High Command again? Hold on, I'm gonna go and see how we get to Antorus High Command. Because I know this place right here leads out to different bosses.
There's, after those guys, there's, I think after the first one, there's 4 that you can get to right away.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which order you do them in, but you have to do all 4 before doing the next boss.
I think it'd be more efficient to head out and do Antoran High Command since there are portals to other bosses in there.
How do you get there? That's where I was wanting to go.
We head out, head towards the dog room, and then take a path to the right. From us heading to the dogs.
Oh, it looked like that bridge was out on the map.
Yeah, I think there's a connector or something that we do after killing the trasher. High Command's a pretty interesting fight. I don't know, never done it before.
Go try it.
Can't fall off towards the dogs. Can't fall off over here. There's invisible walls. Yep, there we go. Hit the teleport pad and we can do High Command.
Woo!
Fancy.
I'm a ball of light.
Assuming we should kill those
Kill
portals.
the ads by the portals, they spawn extra stuff.
Should we maybe focus?
Oh, the portals have health.
To do this shit. I swear, how's it been winning? This shit matter.
Or the baby vomited on it.
Well, you just vomit right back on that baby.
Some of your own medicine there.
What the fuck is the point of this teleport pad if the whole thing's...
Alright, all these hunters in here, turn your damn phones off on your damn shit.
Seriously.
Are you talking about the Ravagers?
I don't. Yeah, all I know is I'm getting aggro about me, and I know damn well it's not. It's called. So, it has to be pets with Dawn.
Okay, the trash up here leading to the boss is the same stuff that spawns during the fight. We're going to want to interrupt and focus down the pyromancers. The shock troopers target random people, teleport over to them, and start spinning around. So just move away and kill them up on the boss. But pyromancers got to be focused.
From here on out in this raid, if you see somebody casting something, you have to interrupt. It's all interrupts and CCs and stuns from like here on.
I don't think mages have an interrupt. I don't think so. I've never seen it. I think they're just cheaters.
Aren't you?
It's definitely a PvP talent.
My
Except
class
Taylor's.
But my spec doesn't. I have a stun. That's about it.
They took Counterspell out in the last patch.
But didn't.
Oh yeah? Sorry, I didn't. Imperator.
Got her first.
Congrats on the BOE. And it's got speed.
It made the map come a little.
I do like speed bonus stat. I don't have enough stuff to make it a ridiculous build, though.
Speed.
She back?
I think so.
Looks like it.
Is that the boss?
No.
Yep.
I wonder why they all have names.
Because they're rad as hell. Because they're people with lives, and we're killing them.
We'll summon it, Chief.
Blizzard is just trying to make you feel bad about killing them by telling you their names. They all have names.
Hey, Chief, where's your hubby tonight?
Elevator. Behold the elevator
Back
boss.
home. It was a long day.
Is he jumping in?
Nope, he's napping right now.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the actual elevator that was coming down.
It didn't look like it.
Okay, this is the boss room.
Like, you know how if you're in an active shooter situation and you are
No.
confronted by the shooter, you're supposed to tell them your name and as many facts about you as they can so they see you as a person and not a target. Decreases the likelihood of them. It doesn't always work. It supposedly decreases the likelihood of them shooting you. Yeah, that's it. Because then they see you as a person and not just a target.
Okay, now that
But targets
muted
are people.
and I muted him. We're at a new boss, guys. We can talk about shit later.
Okay. So on this boss, there's, as you see, the pods to the left and the right. There are little
And the one behind
bosses in
the
each of
boss
those.
right now.
Yep, and the one behind the boss. So we're going to tank the boss against the wall next to the next pod. So she's out of her pod right now. We're going to tank the boss to the right over here against the wall against the right pod. And basically, like we were saying before, ads are going to come out. The pyromancers have to get interrupted. There's no ifs, ands, or ups, or buts about it, maybe? Try out buts instead of ups. Interrupt the pyromancers. When the other guys jump out to you and do their whirlwind, you kind of want to do loosely stacked up for the range to kind of be close to each other. Nuke ads down. They have priority when they're out. Interrupt the pyromancers. If there's mines on the ground, get away from it. Nothing on the ground is helpful here. The pods...
I've got something to say about that, though. The pod behind the boss, where she is right now, you can hop into that once the fight starts. You can spam the 1 button to beat the shit out of her, and then 2 on the ads when they come out. The one that you're at right now has the 1 button that's the same as well. You can target Sylvax or whatever the boss is, beat the shit out of that, and then the second button can put little shield generators on the ground. The one at X is same 1 button, and then you can summon out something that gets rid of mines. Those pods actually have a lot of good uses, and the shield generators are going to help us survive some devastating ability that comes out once it gets to that pod.
Yep, we're assigning 2 people to the pods. It's going to be Spence again and Stormbringer. they are going to jump in. Spence again first at about 35 to 45 seconds. You need to get out of there. And once you do, call it out, and Stormbringer's going to jump in there. Like he was saying, you're going to get a Chaos Pulse. Chaos Pulse is going to be in every single pod. You have 2 abilities. Chaos Pulse is always one of them. You always want to spam that on top of the boss as much as possible. It does a big damage increase for us. The other pod ability, the big one is the Engineer. Whoever gets in there, you need to spawn your transmitters, the second ability, on the Engineer pod where you're at. You need to put 3 of them there, and then you need to put 3 transmitters at the next pod that we're going to. We're going to go clockwise.
So that'd be 3 at Skull, and then 3 at We should have one person designated to hit them, so we don't have multiples active when it's not needed.
That'll be Skull.
Okay.
Yep. And then the other pod is pretty much you get an ability to clear the mines. It should be the pod where she's at now. So your second ability, just start dropping it on the mines to clear out the room. Just stay away from the mines.
When I was doing it yesterday, I think X was the one that cleared the mines, and then Admirals you used to beat up ads.
Oh wait, yep, you're right. I'm 1 off.
You're always off.
Well, someone's done the fight before. I've watched theories.
Yes, Kurt. You did this fight the other day too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Does this beam hurt?
You're a win.
Okay, so that's basically it. Don't be in front of the boss. We're gonna face her away. Kill the ads, interrupt the pyromancers, don't step in mines. Oh, and we are gonna kind of stack up for the engineer. The reason why we're putting the transmitters on the ground, it's called a fell transmitter, is in that phase, and the third one, she's going to do this huge monster fusillade ability. So we have to, it's a big shield, looks kind of like the Discipline Priest Barrier. Everybody gets in it. And we have to do that at least 6 times, if not more.
Any questions?
When do we use hero?
I have no idea.
Well, let's do it then.
Alright, yeah, back up for the pods. Let's have, I don't know, Genetic. Alright, yeah, we'll go with Genetic then.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
You want to bring him to the
4,
next one?
3, 2,
We're back to Skull.
Leader, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the
So interrupts.
I hope you enjoy.
The pyromancers have priority. Very good.
Damn, they just melted.
Yeah.
So, still the ads.
Still
then, always
kill
the
shot
ads.
troopers. They'll just keep spawning.
Can we stack up a little better?
About to exit.
3, 2, 1.
They're spawning.
You gotta let your stacks drop, Herschel.
Did I pull up you again? Sorry.
Yep.
They're off. I got her.
I hope you enjoy my inventions.
Four, 3, 2.
So get away from the mines.
I have calculated your odds to survive 2, 1, 0.
I'm out.
Next pod.
My DBM's off.
Pull an engineer over to the next one.
2, 1.
And that's where I put the things.
Yep. You want to throw it on X and then moon or square over there.
Can I get an innervate?
Got it.
Can somebody interrupt the pyromancer?
Hell yeah, we can.
Storm's down, so Jed.
2, 1.
About to swap.
Get under the shield.
1.
I'm out.
Interrupt the pyromancer.
Got her.
Jed in the thing.
2, 1. The last one we were at, Jed.
2, 1.
Or storm, whoever can get in there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next boss.
Watch your step.
Moving to certain or it's a square.
3, 2, 1.
We're gonna need cooldowns. We've still got the fuselage.
Drop the emitter over by blue square. We don't have it.
Can't. Skull's occupied now. I think the positioning for how we're moving is a little off.
I hope you enjoy my inventions.
Died.
4, 3,
I'm back up.
1.
Are you out, Jed?
No, we're gonna die to this.
I don't think we should move right away from the pod that the generals hop out of.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin firing on my mark. I have calculated your odds of survival. 1, 0.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I don't understand the strategy that they're using.
You've left your flanks exposed.
The way I did it yesterday is we stayed at the pod the bosses jump out of, so like we'd stay at square here until about like 5 seconds left until the next assume command, and then we'd move over to the next one so the people inside the pods could get healed up efficiently and we could make as much use out of the abilities as we can.
I understand our strategy. I don't understand their strategy.
Whose strategy?
The General, Admiral, and Chief.
You've left your flanks exposed.
Why does only one of them pop out of a pod at a time?
Oh, that.
Because they're worthless outside of their pods.
That I
Got a
don't know.
pylon right in the middle.
Then why would any of them get out of their bots?
2, 1.
So then we could just beat on the pods without a care in the world.
Otherwise, their bosses get mad and hit them. Yeah, we can hold up at each pod.
In that case, with the portals, we should probably drop about 3 or 4 of them on Skull, and then drop the rest of them over by X before we move over to that one then. So we have enough at each spot before Sylvax or Silverax comes out. Zivirax or whatever the hell her name is.
So who has the shields?
Shields is
Skull guy,
from Engineer.
Which is Skull.
Yep.
And so Engineer drops the shields, or he gives you the shields and you drop them?
When you hop in the Engineer pod, your 2-button places the shields down on the ground wherever you designate it.
Oh. Okay, so you're dropping in his pod. Okay.
Yep.
Just drop a deuce in there while you're in there. He won't want to
Why
get
not?
back in.
It'll make it uncomfortable for the boss when they get back in it.
Alright, and we gotta get better with those ads. All the melee, as soon as that Pyromancer's up, should be on that ad to interrupt it and kill it. All range should be, don't worry about Pyromancer, get other ads down. We have enough melee with enough interrupts that she shouldn't be a problem. Any other adjustments we need to do?
If possible, trying to stack a little tighter, but still be lightly spread so more people can hit the ads and the boss a little bit more together. The problem is that also clumps the mines up.
So stay loosely stacked, and we shall kill stuff.
Yeah, let's wreck it.
I am gonna pull the first boss right over here. Right off the bat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We need to be in that boss.
Sorry.
Yep. That's why I said moving like this right off the bat didn't make too much sense to me. We also have all the mines over by this spot now.
Leaving pod.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Show these weaklings that we are the dominant force in the cosmos. Watch your step.
They switch at a percentage or at a time?
It's time.
4,
15 more seconds until next assume command.
Exiting pod.
No one alive. 4, 3, 2,
out.
Throw 3 shields on X and then 3 of them on square.
I'll throw all 3 of mine on X.
Get near the shield under him.
I'm out. Storm.
Storm down.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Throw all yours on square.
Four, three, two, one.
Begin firing on my mark.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Demons! Charge! 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you enjoy my adventure. No mercy!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin firing on
I don't know if exploit weakness is a frontal cone.
Bear back, gotta pee. Back.
Alright, we're figuring positioning out. Yeah, we'll just hold her right here. And last couple seconds, we'll swap over to the new pod, and off tank will already be over there grabbing the next guy.
Yep, it's always going to start off with square, and then skull, and then X, and round and round and round. We'll always have the shield on the skull pod, and then we'll drop a couple there, and then drop a couple over on X, and then we move over to the X pod, and then drop the action button there on the big pile of mines all around the room, and then you'd move over to square. You'd use the second action to help beat the shit out of the ads, and then you just repeat that process. Yep, that's why you're not able to heal yourself in the pod. That's why us moving to the next pod in the line while somebody's already inside of that kind of hurts them pretty bad.
We healed them. I mean, I've been healing them.
Yeah, it's just rough. Yeah.
Well, it's
Well,
positioning. It won't happen now. We're gonna stay on top of whoever's in the pod. That was us fucking up and moving away from them.
That'll make them able to stay in the pod a lot longer. It's gonna go a bit smoother for them in there.
Alright. Let's kill him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not.
When do we want a hero, by the way?
Whatever.
3.
Fuck hero
Should we
now.
just do that?
Guess it really doesn't matter, yeah.
I have calculated your odds of survival. 0.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I have calculated your odds of survival. 0.
So, mines just vanish?
If you run over them.
Oh,
Otherwise,
right.
the last pod is to clear them.
Blow up if people run over them, and I think it gives them a debuff.
It's a dot.
Swapping.
Yeah, the entropic blast that affects basically the raid.
So the pod is supposed to clear them.
That's the X pod that's supposed to clear the mines. Square pod's meant to do extra damage to ads.
Yeah, the next one, bud.
Pyromancer.
Oh, it gives us all a debuff.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, so just so you know, if you run over a mine, you're killing us all. But no pressure.
Oh, looks like it is a frontal cone for that weakness.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Get into the shield.
Swapping.
Stacks drop.
On again, sorry. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your shield.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Get the pyromancer.
Move over to X.
4, 3.
We've got a Fusillade coming up.
You need to grab him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Swapping.
It doesn't look like we have one.
No, the third one.
Pylon right under me.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
How did everybody die during our Skull to X transition?
All the moving blew up a ton of mines and killed everybody.
Oh.
And I didn't get over there quick enough to grab her. Or him, whatever it is.
It.
You've left your flanks exposed.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You've left your flanks exposed.
No, that's the issue when you're in the pods, is there's no timer, there's no stacks. It's just about halfway through that boss phase, you gotta bail out of there.
DBM gives a countdown, but it's late.
Yeah. It's somewhere between 35 to 45 seconds. Like 40 is kind of your golden zone to get out. Yeah, we're doing good on the bosses, but we really got to focus on ads. Ads gotta die. Pyromancer's getting nuked. I mean, that's no problem, but the other ads are just running around and we're picking too many up.
I think I'm doing okay on ads.
Are they tauntable, stunnable, anything like that?
The Pyromancer's not getting stunned by any of my stuff I'm throwing at it. I don't know about the other guy.
You can't stun them, you can only interrupt and slow mobs in here.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I put the shields at Skull and X, right?
Yeah, I think we need 3 per pod in order to survive through it.
Yeah, I was getting ready to shoot a third when you guys hit her enough for her to kick me out.
Do we do it back and forth or stack them all in one spot
Stack
at a
them
time?
all in Skull, 3, and then stack 3 in X.
Okay, so I'll do all the skulls.
3 or 4 at Skull, then swapping out and taking care of X's should be enough to go through the phase entirely.
Yeah, if you go like back and forth, like one on Skull, one on X. No, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
No, just do 3 and 3. So if you see Skull already has 3, then start going to Axe. Because we gotta
Actually,
get
just
3
by
on
getting
both.
3 out at Skull and then 3 out at X, they should be able to hop out of the pod once the first 3 are done.
It's actually a good point. That could be your timer. Because then that'll give the second person enough time.
At the very least, that takes care of Skulls. The other 2 are a little iffy. I've never done Square or X's pods.
Ripple's hungry.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You just don't believe in me, so you don't even bother to check anymore.
That is true.
Could the range get a little closer to Square?
Got her.
4, 3, 2.
Swamp.
It's frontal. You can't be in front.
Nobody can get in front.
Yeah.
Make sure to look on your feet when you're casting, because some people are setting off bombs just standing in one place.
Good.
4,
Watch your step.
Did you say do move your feet or don't move your feet?
Move them.
Get to the next one.
Get the Pyromancer down and time to change platforms. Or change pods.
3, 2, 1.
Just watch your step.
I'm out.
I'm in.
4,
4,
3, 1.
1.
Shit.
Got it. Focus those ads. You got too many up.
Popping out.
4, 3,
Start throwing them all on X.
1.
4, 3,
Got our shield.
2, 1.
Vince, did you get 3?
I got all 3 for Skull.
Somebody double hit the shield.
Yeah, you don't want to hit those.
Only Skull.
It's a cast.
We've still got 1 at Skull though, so we can
Yeah,
survive the
we're
next
good.
one.
I got him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
God damn it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. 1. I hope you enjoy my inventions.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin firing on my mark.
SOS.
the shield go up at the wrong time, or didn't we get it? That looked like it hurt a lot.
I was back in the Pyromancer.
Popping out.
Shield.
Watch your step.
Got him.
Four, three, two, one. Got him.
Going to the next one.
3, 2.
Getting ready to
Good
hop
job
out.
clearing mines.
So it's just rinse and repeat now?
Yep.
Yep.
4, 3,
Easy mode.
1.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. Watch your step.
Got her.
Swap.
4, 3,
These mines
2,
cleared. This is the
1.
one that cleared.
No, it was
No.
the
Last one. I got her.
Once again, squared deals extra damage to ads.
That guy. Got her.
Four,
I hope you enjoy
2,
my
1.
inventions.
Go into the next one.
4, 3, 2.
I am not seeing an enrage timer. Is there not one? Or is it just too far away?
It's not. With mines is the rage timer. 4,
4,
3,
3,
2, 1.
1.
No shield.
Shield.
Get that pyromancer down.
What's that? My one drop already. Got it.
Swap.
4, 3, 2, 1. Shield.
Shields up.
2, 1.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Get the shield.
Got him.
2, 1.
Go to the next one.
4, 3, 2.
Interrupt and drag the pyromancer back to X.
Can we get cat up?
No res available.
Watch your step.
4,
Over to X.
2, 1.
Move.
Shield.
Jinxed, innervate.
Got him.
I'm down.
I wonder if we can leave him there,
I'm gonna put a pylon
or
down.
we need to leave like a last
4, 3,
or just kill ads.
1.
Was the shield not up that time?
You guys were all over it at Skull still.
Oh no, I was on X.
I had the shield up long before, but only 5 of us got under it.
Skull, put a pylon
Well, no, I
down.
was under
I
it.
got one. I got one down.
Okay.
I took 2.8 million in the shield.
Yep.
Anybody else gonna raise that?
Nope.
You realize though that every time they cast Fusillade, it increases the damage of the next Fusillade.
I didn't
Stack
notice that increase.
Yeah, it was at like 150% at that point.
Does putting more than one shield up increase it? Does it stack? Or?
Nope.
No.
So how are we supposed to survive it?
We just need everybody under it and mostly healed up.
And kill it faster.
Yeah,
Or
people who
dudes.
pop bombs that spawn right under them are eating our healer's mana.
I mean, you can't really see where they're gonna spawn, though, right? It doesn't give you warning; it just spawns.
It just
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been missing that.
You've got
always
like
pop up
2 or 3
near-
seconds before you can check it out.
They always pop up near someone, so just when they go out, just check around your feet.
We almost got it down that time, though.
Yeah, it was really close until we all died.
We were doing so well.
Progress.
until They died.
Oh, it was a lot better until that last Fusillade. Yeah, at that point, we have to nuke that Pyromancer down and get the fuck out of there, because that's the second time we've had a Pyromancer just sitting on Skull alone. That's why I was late 2 pulls ago, because I was trying to interrupt him and get him to come. So there's like a late set of ads that we gotta nuke that guy down and just run and take the other shock troopers with.
No, we can't Skull. Or Storm.
He means in 2 different places.
5,
Oh, that's what he meant.
3,
Oh,
2,
yeah, that you could.
1.
If we got enough for it.
You will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. Watch your step.
Look out for mine.
Got her.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings
Swap.
why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Got her.
I hope you enjoy my inventions.
So we can get aggro on these shock troopers to bring them back.
Intermitting you jinxed.
Got
Thank
her.
you.
Shit, get over to the next one.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, that was way better.
Get to a shield.
Got her. Shield.
Get the shield. Chi. Shield. Get to a shield.
Reinforcements coming.
Reinforcements and next to Sim Command.
Might need to death grip the pyromancer to mid. I'm at the next boss.
As soon as she's downrange, to move off to the shield. Now
You
those
guys gotta
guys
get
will
even
follow.
now.
Get to a shield.
Got it.
Good.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2.
Swap.
Get to a shield.
Got him.
Be careful, mines are all around us.
I hope you enjoy my inventions.
Got him. 4, 3,
Get
2.
to a shield.
Chi, get under the shield.
Shield. Going to the next one.
I hope you enjoy.
Keep hitting the boss.
2, 1.
Watch out for the mines.
I'm out of range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings what we
Jinx,
are
I'm
the
innervating you again.
dominant force in the cosmos. Watch your step.
Got her.
There we go. Zeroing in the buff you were talking about.
I hope you enjoy my invention.
Mine's going out.
Swapping.
3, 2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings what we are the dominant force in the cosmos. I hope you enjoy my inventions.
Got her.
Alright, I'll get to the next one. Here in a sec.
Four,
More mines coming out.
2, 1.
Next reinforcements and a Sim Command.
Alright, heading over.
Watch your step. 4, 3, 2,
Dodging mines.
Okay, get over to the shield as soon as you guys can. Watch the mines.
4, 3,
4,
2, 1.
1.
Shit, I hit that shield too early, I think.
Swap.
4,
Get the shield.
2, 1.
Shield up.
2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings what we are the dominant
It's just gonna
force
hurt
in the
shield.
Next reinforcements and assume command.
2, 1.
Get the pyromancer down quick.
3, 2, 1.
Get over to the shield.
Enjoy my adventures.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Shit, I'm down.
Alright, on it.
I'm down.
Keep him up. Get skull up.
Good SLT.
Don't be in front of the boss, guys.
Swamp.
Go crazy.
You enjoy
Damages.
4, 3,
Get to a shield.
Self cooldowns.
1.
It's gonna hurt.
I'm down.
Come on, 2%.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
That is how it's
That is our
done.
first tier boss.
The War Council has finally paid
Good job on the
treachery.
pods,
Without
guys.
their leadership,
That was excellent
Speaking
job.
of tier, yay me.
fall into chaos.
That was perfect with the emitters. Very nice job all around, everybody. It's 9:08, so let's get loot and then take a break. If anybody needs to run back to Dalaran and get more seals, or get seals in the first place.
Until
No,
Monk and my brother get back, probably.
Yeah, we had just got a couple healers done.
Well, my brother should be back next week. I don't know if he has anything else going on.
Did Monk say when she's coming back? It's been a couple weeks now.
I think next week.
I'm moving on to Portal Keeper.
And I'm gonna fucking die.
That was a good jump, though.
I'd give it a 9.
Yeah, we go down the elevator. Once again,
All right, I'll jump with you now. Jump.
this is an elevator boss, naturally, and we had at least one casualty so far.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was farther than that.
We're getting to next boss and then taking a break, or
Yeah, we're just gonna get to the trash. And
Yeah.
we'll take a break then.
okay.
Well, the trash should be at least partially cleared, I think. Since we started heading to Portal Keeper instead of High Command.
Yeah, we cleared a couple of them.
Wrong way.
I think I found
Up here.
an easier way for that boss, for the tanks and for melee next week is we'll just assign Herschel and me a side of the pod. So you always kind of know we'll tank on either side of the pods. He'll always be left and I'll always be on the right. Because it was really hard to see where people were facing in there, especially the boss.
Why I don't understand why that would matter. Does it
Because
matter to
There
DPS
was
or
a lot
just?
of time you guys were standing in front of the boss and you guys were taking the debuff too.
Oh.
There was a lot of extra damage from boss cleave.
And there's just so much shit going on. It was hard to tell what way he was facing.
Yeah.
And then other people need to learn the pods, because on heroic we can only do one phase each.
Because the debuff lasts for like 2 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, so we need 6 people to do it. Possibly more for deaths. Alright, let's hold up here, take a break.
What did we do? 2 of each pod before we got the boss down?
Yeah, I think so. We were on our 6th pod there.
Alright. It means, yeah, like 6 people in order for the debuffs to have enough time to get off for the first pod. That sounds annoying. Maybe 4 could do it.
No, it's a 3-minute debuff.
Oh, it's 3? I thought it was just like 2. Okay, yeah, then
it's
6
time
definitely.
Just to make sure you can't do it with any less than 6.
Okay, be right back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Can you repeat a few steps?
This is still trash here.
Seems like you still got a couple of ways, so we might as well kill this next trash too. Okay, you're good.
Hey, look, it's Magni. Magni Bronze Tits.
They're diamond tits now.
Aw, yeah.
Be mad he's taller than you.
We gonna do this boss first?
No, just a few people are still aren't here, so we might as well kill the trash.
Ah, okay.
Take time later.
Well, this boss is considered free loot.
What, this one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much dodge and nuke mini bosses.
Damn it, Samuel. The rest of us were nice enough not to say it.
I mean, I was kind of trying to imply it.
Look to your left.
Yep.
Yeah. Across the green lava.
You swim to the bottom of it, and that's where you'll find it.
Hear me. The Legion has breached my sanctuary, and my defenses will soon be overrun. Stand with me now, lest some
hey,
just Quinn now?
It's the NR.
No.
No, that's a portal. You can't click on her, you can click on the portal behind her.
That's a portal to a different boss.
Come this way.
It's a pretty easy boss. Range has a little bit of a hard time with the bats sometimes, so we've got a decent amount of range, however.
Alright. Wait for him to come the hell out while...
Can somebody drop a mailbox, please?
Yeah, right back here.
Storm has a urge to write a letter.
I'll write a letter to the manager of this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. I am 17 away from getting my item level 1000 of intuition bracers.
Let's go. Come on. Good job.
Alright, just waiting for people to get here. Alright, down here you want to stack up as much as possible. Melee, stack up behind the boss. Range, stack up in a group. We're going to try and tank her against the wall all the time. That's because there's a portal that will pop out and little ads will pop out. If you're against the wall, it forces them to stack up. As always, ads have priority. Cleave the ads down. If you see anything, especially in the later phases, interrupt it. At, what is it, 90%, 60%, 30%, we're going to pop up into the portals. First one is fire. Groups 3 and 4 are going to go up there, nuke the shit out of the mini-boss, don't step in stuff, and come back. And then kill the ads. That's pretty much all the portal bosses are. You pop up there, if they start channeling, it's unstable chaos or unstable portal, unstable something, interrupt it. If they cast anything, interrupt it. The mini bosses are pretty easy. You just nuke them down, come back down here. At one point down here, there's going to be kind of like on the Fell Dogs, the big red lasers that were on the ground. It's going to be big green lasers. You just sidestep out of them. There's always going to be like a little triangle you can get to. After they're on the ground for a couple seconds, then they'll blow up. It's pretty easy to get away from them. The only all right. The only big thing is in the green portal is the second portal. You pop up there, you want to stack up on top of each other. Pretty much always stack when you're up there. Somebody's going to get wrapped up. You want to stack up and cleave, so you unwrap that person, get them free. The final portal, the healers cannot heal up there until you dispel yourself, but before you dispel yourself, you get a debuff, and that debuff is actually mana regen. You can't do any healing, but you're regenning a shit ton of mana. It's like 2% a second or something. It's not a crazy amount, but if you need mana, hold off on heals. If not, you have to dispel yourself before you can start healing. Before you jump back down from the portals, you have to click on it. You might want to take a look down onto the platform and see if there's one of the big green lines going, because you can jump off and land on one of those, and it's an instant death pretty much. That's pretty much it, though. Kill the ads as much as possible when they're up, interrupt shit.
I have one thing I want to add.
Go for it.
In the fire one, there are ever-burning flames that are around it. After we're done killing the guy, we're probably going to want to have 2 people grab the flames, bring them down to the platform, and then click an action button to drop them off. And then once we get to the shadow portal, we'll have 2 people grab those, bring them up, drop it off somewhere around the guy that we're killing so we can avoid playing shadows and hungering gloom.
Yep. I'd say if you want to do that, Mav, since you know what you're doing there, and then old Grizzly Hams.
Yeah, I'm fine doing that.
If you do pop up in the shadow, the last portal, too fast, you're going to notice it's like the Illidan phase on Kill Jaden. Everything is dark. You can only see like 5 yards in front of you. You can still see the mini-boss, and everybody wants to stack up on top of him. But what that fire orb does is it basically lights up the whole place, and so you can see, and you don't have to stack up really tight.
Tank gotta go up with their... I think they do, don't they?
Yeah, off tank has to go up. You just pick up the ad and drop it right next to the portal, or stack up. Can we get a feast, or did I miss that?
No, we're still waiting. There you go.
90%, 60%, and 30%. There will be a call out on it. Spence, you don't portal. You come down here and just wreck shit on ads and the boss.
Do I go in a portal?
Yes, groups 3 and 4 are portal team.
Awesome.
Does that include even
You're the
numbers?
off tank.
What was that, Trent?
Group 4 is an even number.
Does that include even numbers?
Alright, any questions? No? Yeah?
Is Skull gonna explain any of the mechanics for this fight?
I'm gonna murder you. Stuff on the ground is bad. Kill ads, move out of the big green beams. If you see an ad casting something, interrupt it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Legion devastate all.
Hero is
Pull her
fine
against
basically
the wall.
anytime this one too, right?
4, 3, 2, 1.
It is now.
Yep, stack up for healing. Get away from that. Sorry, I forgot to call it. Gul'dan's ability. Get to the other side of the room.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Red portal's open.
Going up in red. Wait, shit. Go for it, Neil and Bob. Herschel, I got her.
3 and 4.
Get the portal. Get out of that green.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Witness the fate of all.
Beware. Beware.
The portal just pulses damage until they come back down.
Embers will never burn out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Don't go into the fire pool that I brought down. Skull, be careful, you did get the debuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab that and move it somewhere else.
The wrath of the Legion will overwhelm.
Green's open.
Ads.
1.
With green, stack on top of each other.
4, 3,
Portal's not up, bud.
No, it's
Once
open
again,
at
3 and
60.
4.
Same groups.
Don't go up there.
Green one opened up.
No, the timer says it's open, but it's not actually open.
Oh,
When
that's
it's open,
another.
you'll see that it flashes. You'll see it pulsing and flashing when it's
Should
ready.
be 60%.
Vit, you're on the portal team, so whenever we go up, you go up with.
That announcement for early then is done.
Yeah, that's,
2, 1.
they come at 90%, 60%, and 30%.
Oh, I think I get it. It was the ads that I got mistaken by.
2, 1.
Transport portal.
Got her.
Beware.
There it goes.
Alright, going green. Oh, that's not good. Oop. Might want to wait.
Big
Stack
A's
up on
got
each
a
other.
Oops.
correct time out, just so you know.
There's this fiery orb thing back here in the back of the room.
Don't touch it.
That's
Not
used for
your
night phase. Or the
Back up.
floater.
She's gonna web somebody here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's after me.
Witness the fate of all who oppose us.
Good job. It's
So-
not much. I mean, it only takes a couple hits to get it off. Got her.
Anyways, yeah, this is a pretty easy fight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Out of the green.
Beware.
The power to destroy worlds.
It doesn't really matter how far away from that, right?
No, you
as
just
long
got to
as
get out of it. It's like Ghoulman's
Don't.
ability.
Don't stay in there purple. If you have a bomb and we need to go in there, it'll be bad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That'll work.
Beware.
4,
Well, you guys won't have a fire up there.
2, 1.
No, we will. Unless I
drop
can
it off
grab
up
it
there.
from it being weird.
Alright, get out. And purple portal should be coming. Herschel, you go up. I got her.
Once a world of magic and knowledge. Now, a twisted landscape from which none escape.
We really don't need a fire.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we will in heroics, so as well.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The fires do move around after a while, so.
Missed the ability that interrupted me.
People stop picking it up and dispelling it.
Howling Shadows, that's why.
The light will not.
4, 3,
I need you to taunt when you get down here.
1. I'm coming right now.
Beware.
Well, I'm at 3. Pushing 4.
Interrupt those Howling Shadows.
Beware.
Stop her.
All who oppose us.
Jinxed, innervate.
Yeah, big heals now. It's gonna be a lot of damage going out. Interrupts on the ads.
Our forces are infinite.
No more portals.
1.
Beware.
4,
Can I dispel the fires now?
2, 1.
Well, it just puts it back on the ground somewhere.
Beware.
Near the guy, so.
All who oppose us.
Get at her. I want the kill. Don't talk about my future ex-wife like that.
Congrats on the Norgan.
That's in here.
Oh, damn. Legendaries like
There have been
crazy
a lot of
tonight.
legendaries tonight.
Reinforcements. Now is the time to press our attack.
There's 1.
God, that was like 4th or 5th.
Wizard can eat a big bag of dicks. 4 fucking bonus rolls and nothing but AP.
Hey, me too.
Looks like he can. Next is the free loot boss.
So do you guys like
I mean,
Clash
they've
of
all
Clans?
kind of been loot pinatas.
Because this is
This one
nothing
is
like
especially
Clash of Clans.
Pinata-ish.
Where are we going? Left or right?
We go
Right.
to this portal over here, right? Where we helped Magni.
Yeah, where we are clearing the trash out.
To Elunaria.
I speak for Azeroth.
So pretty here.
Alright, so get used to your extra action button. You can hit it in the air once it comes off of cooldown.
To do a dive down.
Do a little glide around.
Also, if you come over to where the boomkin is right now, you got little jump pads.
Ooh.
They throw you down on the ground somewhere nearby. The one
So
right
I
over
assume this
here
whole area
brings
is
you up
the
to the
boss.
upper platform.
Yeah, this is tower defense. There's 3 lanes. It's like a laning game. Basically, we kill all the ads before they get to the boss. The boss is our friend in this fight. We're trying to protect her.
Tower
Most of the ads don't even bother fucking around with us.
What are those things that you're picking up?
I don't know what those orbs are.
Maybe just healing orbs, I guess?
Oh, I disconnected.
Oh. The old tower defense. And they come from
3 areas.
3 areas.
Yeah, there's 3 doors, basically.
The door
And I
that we
can tell
entered this
you-
area from, where the boomkin is right now, is the
That's
top.
your first one.
The one that I'm heading
Second.
to right now is bottom lane. This is bottom. And over here is top lane. All we gotta do is keep an eye on these 3 doors. Once somebody sees ads start coming, then obviously it's time to go there. I don't know how you noticed them before ads come, though.
So the door that we came through is one of the doors, though.
The door that we came through is one of them, yes.
Okay.
And it'll always start with one group coming at the middle door.
Is it possible to fall off the edge here?
I don't know. I'm gonna go and see.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Well, this Surge of Life ability is kind of OP, so if you fall off, then something's wrong.
Right.
Alright, so as he said, there's going to be ads coming. There's little ads. They don't even care about you. They're just trying to get to ENR. There's 4 different kinds of little ads. You'll know that they're little because they're little. All they're doing is running towards ENR. CC them, slow them down as much as possible, root them, stun them, just kill them. An Obfuscator is a bigger ad. It's like a big kind of siege tank war machine looking thing. That thing will protect the other ads and make them untargetable by you. So that thing has to die when it comes out. If you can still CC and stun and slow the little ads around it, and they'll separate from the Obfuscator, so it gives you time to kill them. It has priority all the time. And then there's the big robot fell destructor ad. It's a big robot fell destructor. When it comes out, melee needs to lay off it for a good 5 to 10 seconds. When it first comes out, it's going to stumble around like a drunk fucking frat guy on a Sunday morning. And he can't aggro him. We can't taunt him or anything. He's just going to spring to life after 5 seconds when he gets to his spot. and he starts swinging at whatever is close, and if it's a melee, then you're going to die. So you need to back off and let the tank grab him, because we cannot build aggro on him till he comes to life. That's pretty much it. Oh, and he needs to be interrupted. Shit, forgot. Yeah, the bats. Range needs to focus bats when they come out. They're on their own trajectory here. They don't follow the paths on the ground that the other 3 paths are.
They're really annoying. They kind of just like figure 8 around the entire area.
And then later on, Paraxis is a ship above us. We do damage to it by killing the ads and doing whatever we're doing here. And actually, I think ENR damages it. Eventually, it'll start doing just a big damage on everybody that's unavoidable, and then it does a rain of fires. If you get targeted with rain of fel, just get away from everybody. It's not crazy and complicated fight. There's just a lot of ads.
To start the encounter and get loot, you gotta talk to the essence of ENR over here.
So where are you going to be and where am I going to be?
Oh, multiple groups don't really spawn at the same time. It's one at a time. And one's gonna start off at diamond no matter what.
And they
Yes,
always
I can always
spawn at the same spots each time.
Is it a set pattern?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, it's easy.
It's super easy.
It's gonna basically be middle, bottom, top, then bats, and then middle, pretty much.
I can give it a kill.
You can probably just half-ass it and still get it easily.
You want me to talk to him?
Yep, everybody up here by diamond.
Champions, the forces of the Legion seek to capture my essence for their infernal
I see how it is.
master.
Second stuff spawns, go ham.
I got the big guy first. Go.
Alrighty, get away from everybody else. Now he's alive, go crazy.
Some people are going to be targeted by random film, just move away from others. Now bottom. We got fellhounds, fast little bastards with almost no life.
Begone, intruders. Back to your master.
Middle again. Keep turning alive.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Bottom.
I'm down here.
Almost done. Coming down.
It's too far away.
You just hanging out up there at the moment, Kurt?
I don't see any in bottom.
Yeah,
No, they'll be spawning in a second.
Oh, there we go.
Feel the potency of life. Fear its power.
Good. Feel the power.
I'm out of range.
Defeat them before they reach me. or all is lost. My resistance wanes. Should
Eonor is being
Sargeras
attacked by
prevail,
something.
all life
It's the robot
will
up
fall
here.
to darkness.
I'm up here now.
Shit, yeah. Me or you, we've always got to be in range of one of those big guys.
Middle. It's got that obfuscator.
I'm slow as fuck, so why don't I just stay here? I'm always picking him up.
Alright. Focus the obfuscator. I mean, you have to now. You can't target the others.
Bats.
I need a target. I don't have a target. I need a target.
I didn't say it.
I don't have a target.
Last of my strength.
Grab that big guy.
Big guy at bottom.
I will not.
Fuck, I pressed my mic button. I was trying to warn you of the big guy up at the top for like 30 seconds, right when he came out of the door.
Range, get on those bats.
You can hear me now though, right?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all laughing at you. Alright, I'll just focus big guys on these two lanes.
Anor's almost down. 6% left. He's got bats on her.
That's pretty much it. It's
This
just
guy all the
bouncing
way
around.
up top.
Minions of darkness.
I'm with you, Herschel.
You will know the might of a titan.
Oh, can you see me?
Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck that.
Damn.
Forever bound.
It was a good first attempt.
Yeah, not too bad now that we're...
For a completely weird fight.
Yeah, I mean, that first big one fucking took like 80% of her life.
Yeah.
If I wasn't on fucking mute, we would have known about it a lot quicker. I saw him come out of the door because I was watching. I was like, oh, he's up there, guys. And nobody responded. And I was like, what the hell? Are we just not worried about it?
We just hate you that much.
Yeah.
We would rather wipe than hear your voice.
That's
Alright.
That makes sense.
Feast up here on purple before we get all spread out.
Yeah, I'll just go straight up there and stick out around up there.
Yeah, I'm just staying on the bridge between these two. Fuck the little ad. It's not like doing that much damage anyway. It's pretty cool though. I like tower defense games. It's definitely different. We
Nah,
probably.
I could.
Can you stay alive? Were you fine with the big guy?
Yeah, and then Jinx came up a few seconds later, and I was good. I could stay alive for a while.
Cat's a cat. I'm a bigger cat right now.
So, what's the victory condition?
I forget exactly, but by doing what we're doing, Eonar casts this ability every once in a while, and it takes 25 damage, or 25% damage off the ship. When she kills the ship, it's over.
Okay. So she just has to cast that like 4 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me know Let me know when you want to start.
Oh, she has an energy bar, I believe. When that gets to 100, she does her ability, so we just have to
Right.
get her to 100 4 times.
Yeah, and I think killing guys gets her to 100.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I think that's what I was reading.
Like you said, completely tower defense. All we gotta do is kill ads.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Champions, the forces of the Legion seek to capture my essence for their infernal master.
Would you mind if we popped hero on bat phase?
Oh, it's a good idea. Just fuck them.
Yeah, she's already at 34, which is that one
It's at the bottom?
killed.
Yep. If you scroll your mini-map out entirely, you'll see a little, like, Legion crystal up in the spot that they're gonna spawn.
Hell yeah.
Begone, intruders! Back to your master!
It's good.
Okay, well, she's cast it once. Are you under attack?
How am I taking damage?
That's the
I'm gonna
question.
need a healer up here with me.
I'm coming.
The ship auto-attacks people just passively.
At least one, yeah. I think it's just those missiles that are coming down from her axis.
Fuck.
Come to the pad.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, at least one healer with the tanks at all times.
He's not moving.
Got something up top.
Yep, up top.
Some of the top and the bottom is going to be sending some out. Oh, fuck. We have some fellhounds on the bottom.
Yep.
Feel the potency of life. Fear its power.
Got him. Middle.
Oh, Grizzly is down.
No!
This is the annoying shield one.
Gotta take out the obfuscator. That's cool.
Bats coming. They're not going to be very easily targetable until they get to this middle bridge.
Also, mid is going to be sending some.
Bottom's getting a distract.
Bottom is what I meant, sorry.
Melee, go help out bottom if you can. Hero now.
Are there bats on ANR?
I need to get closer.
far away.
Minions of darkness, you will know the might
Ooh,
of a
one more
titan.
down there. Nice.
Big guy up top.
Yeah, what kind of damage is she taking? That's kind of weird. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, still seems strange. Middle.
I need a couple DPS up top.
On my way.
Fellhound's mid. Oh, and a big guy.
He's down.
I'm out of range.
Sea mages are good for something. I can slow these hounds down a little bit.
Victory is nigh, champions. Dispatch their remaining
Hey,
forces.
locked them up there.
I will see to their vessel.
Hell yeah.
Sweet, Vantus run level 3.
Nice.
That was easy once we knew what to do.
And that was another tier boss.
Tier 2.
Wow.
Oh, I got tier.
There is a box in front of her face.
Yep.
As he did Agramar. No power
What's in it?
Vank and Prod, I think.
Let the looter get in there.
Or your struggle
He's dead.
will be for naught.
Well done, champions. For the first time in millennia, a blow has been struck against the denizens of
Okay,
the
well, I
burning
suppose that's
throne.
Ospec Mog for me now.
Yet this battle is far from over. A great power roils in torment at this world's core. Rendezvous with the Vindicar, so we can prepare for the final attack.
So I guess just back out the way we came.
Ooh, nice, Typhina. Rats.
The Titan Forged, very nice.
Back the way we came.
Yep. I'm trying to remember how to get to the next boss now.
Whoa!
Oh, you're a bastard. Trin.
My finger slipped.
You changed direction deliberately. Ah, okay, there we go. I see now. We're gonna be heading back through this portal, kind of towards the dog spot again. Follow me.
Was it
We
number
just
5?
find the Light Forge flames?
I don't know if grabbing those will do it, but I know down... Oh yeah, it brought you down there. You can just hit the Warframes and head down here and pick up the next quest for the second skip.
Nice.
Because there are 2 skips.
Damn.
And then hit the beacon. To the exhaust.
The back of the bus.
Hit
Yes,
what?
I just said second skip.
Against the Legion. Halt!
Hit the Lightforge beacon behind Velen.
Yep. Oh, no, we need to run back. This boss spawns right here.
Oh shit, this is the bridge.
Go no further, mortal scum.
Nope, run away, G.
There's a bounty on your heads, and I mean to collect.
First phase, we beat him. He runs across the bridge during during the intermission after that. Dodge traps. Once everybody gets over there, just him again and just repeat that. Melee light spread around him with ranged spread around the edge of the room.
Is everybody here? There's someone still
Looks like everybody's here.
Everybody's in range.
The stack of where stands.
Yeah. Some ships around the edge are gonna point a beam at people just to run away from the group and make sure you don't hit another person with it.
Your heads will adorn my trophy room.
Hey, there's cookies there if you need them.
When do we want to use?
4, 3,
You know, the
last
anywhere.
phase.
1.
Spread around the room so you don't hit people with the sleep canisters. I should have changed to single target.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Pulse grenades, a little thing that pops on the ground just to get away from it. Easy to dodge.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Do you want to bring him back in the platform?
4, 3, 2,
We might
1.
push him before that. We don't want to be going down there.
Dodge the pulse bombs on the ground on the way to the bridge. Don't interrupt them until everybody's here. And don't blow up every trap.
Healers can dispel the stuns.
You're not supposed to interrupt him.
Not until everybody's across, because then it's a pain in the ass. Another trap comes out now. Shrapnel blast. Same thing as the other one, just a little bit bigger. And it puts a mean fire increased damage dot on you.
2, 1.
Beware.
And now we've got the ships. Pay attention to people getting it and get out of the path between you and another person.
Shit.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Got him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You want me up?
Try to keep your identifiable parts
Yeah, go ahead, get
intact.
up and the healers down. Let's get a DPS up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, she's just dropped. Oh,
She
she's got
can
reincarnated.
Got him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. You've got nowhere to run.
Now, when we go across the bridge, there's going to be extra traps and tripwires.
Beware. The more you fight, the higher the bounty.
We just jump over him?
I don't know, I tried. It seemed like it triggered.
Yeah, it triggers on that.
Okay, so yeah, don't jump over tripwires.
So, I mean, how are we supposed to avoid them?
Run around it.
You don't. Ideally, somebody's supposed to go ahead and start clearing with a healer, just dispelling them. You can clear out all the stun ones, and then avoid the damage ones.
Thanks for that, Vit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And then gathering power, you get big, you just move away from people.
Looks like I'll have to call in the big guns.
It's really just a lot of spreading and getting away from crap on the ground.
1.
Got him.
Turn and rage on him.
I don't know.
I have him just over a minute on my timers.
Oh, damn.
2, 1.
Looks like I'll have to call in the big guns.
Jinx innervate.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Barely enough left to bombard this area.
Be right back.
Yep.
15 seconds on Berserk if you want to see what it is.
2,
That's what I'm trying
1.
Easiest money I ever made.
So close. So yeah, keep them in the middle of the room, melee light spread around, ranged spread around the room, dodge crap across the bridge, and wait for everybody to get to cross before you interrupt him. No. Well, straight 921,000 to all players. Only necessary tripwires. Otherwise, people should go around it as best they can.
So should we have somebody run for the healer?
It's all players raid-wide, so it's not going to matter. We should only trigger ones that you literally can't get across without breaking it.
I'm back, and I just barely missed that res. Thank you. So when crossing the bridge, we should have one person triggering blast wires and do it slowly?
No.
Well, I mean, there's some blast wires that we just can't avoid.
Then everybody should be targeting that, or whatever person ahead of you hit, that's where you should be heading.
Like, if you look on the bridge, you've got the left side and the right side where the edges are. You can run up, like where I am now.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, at that last one, when we were coming back here, there was 3 right across that we couldn't avoid.
Yeah, some of them are going to be unavoidable, but it doesn't mean, you know, the first person across breaks one. Now there's an opening, so everybody should be able to go through that opening. Not, okay, well...
Right, so avoid as many as possible, but somebody's gonna hit.
Yeah, ideally we should all be following the same line.
Alright, sounds easy enough.
We should probably try and stay grouped up while we're crossing so that the healers can take care of the ones we do have to pop. Or keep up with it.
Yeah, at that point, like, as you saw with that, there's really no point in 2 people, like, sprinting ahead to the other side, because the moment you interrupt that conflagration, he's live. So he's going to run back to the tanks who are still on the bridge, and it's going to fuck us. You need to wait till everybody crosses onto the next platform, then interrupt. It's a super long cast, so it's nothing to really be worried about. We just got to make sure everybody gets there.
All right, Trin, stand by where the bridge is on either side. That way you're right there. You're going to be the first one going across. And then everybody just follow behind the thong. Questions? No?
You know I always be following them thongs.
5.
I charged the first time. I won't do that. I won't speed boost people.
Think I'll keep a few of your parts as a trophy.
Lord.
Stay down.
Do we want a hero on the last return trip?
2, 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, so there's
1.
no way to avoid these sleep canisters, or...
You just got to get them away from
spread
people.
out, then only one person's going to get affected. If you're clumped together, multiple people are going to get hit by it.
Okay.
So just stay spread so you don't get hit by one that isn't targeted on you.
Got it.
I'll collect you later.
Let your stacks drop.
9.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Stay down.
Got him.
4, 3, 2.
Time for a little carnage.
So as you see, if you hit one of those, it hits everybody around you.
And then, of course, the edge has got that searing shit that hurts, too.
So we can attack him, just not interrupt him?
Yeah, just don't interrupt until everybody's across. And in position.
Yeah, it's a ridiculously long cast. You shouldn't be worried about.
Besides, he takes 99% reduced damage.
So it's not even doing anything anyways.
Okay,
just
interrupt.
Building up some, what are they called? Procs.
1.
Beware. You've got nowhere to run.
Got it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Got him.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Try to keep your identifiable parts intact.
Four, 3, 2,
Get cat up.
1.
Beware.
What are the phase changes? What percent?
70 and 30?
Cool.
Or 66 and 33.
4, 3,
Damn it.
2,
You
1.
lied to me?
Beware. You've got nowhere to run. The more you fight, the higher the bounty.
Alright, so dodge, blast wires. You don't want to just run through them. Alright, heal up, just stop.
Yeah. Charging through, like, 4 blast wires killed a couple people and almost, killed everybody else. Or, well, killed Batch.
Shit.
Thank you for the mass dispel.
So I imagine
Hold up.
that is a lot harder on
Very nice.
heroic.
Imagine, yeah.
Alright, interrupt.
Hero?
Hero and go in.
Probably a lot less time to get across, but they're
Yeah.
being easy on us and normal.
Fire on my position.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so the next question is the only way to get rid of any of that is to hit it. You can't dispel it or anything.
No, you have to go through it.
Okay.
We could try having Bop or Shield, the Turtle Shield, go through all of the non-raid wide ones to see if they still get stunned. If they don't get stunned by it, then we could, clear out all the small crap pretty easily.
Pretty easy fight.
Very good job.
Loot in for your Rune of Passage. You're skipped. He also drops tier legs.
Oh yeah, you blast a hole through that door. Yep, don't forget to loot him for that rune. Like I kept on doing on Maiden. All the damn time.
I'm not gonna have enough time to beat him. It's only 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'll probably call it on that note. Come back and start doing pulls on this guy, and definitely get him in the next couple down.
Oh, who was the top deeps on that fight?
Trin.
At the end.
Trin.
At the end.
Still Trin.
Trin.
What?
Turn on my monitor.
You were 6th, so I'm not sure what you're trying to get at.
Unless you're talking about pure
DPS.
just DPS
Just
rather than
DPS.
damage.
So
Just
how do you
DPS.
get
Okay,
6th?
then you.
That's all I care about.
Rather
All right,
than
we're
actual damage.
Yeah.
calling
who
it
cares
on
about
that. Very nice job, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Be serious.
Paladin.
Leroy Jenkins. And now they're gonna get all of us. Oh, nope.
Good run, guys. We'll be in there tomorrow, killing more shit.
I will
Thanks,
be
everybody.
here.
Raid.
Only 5 left till completion.
We got over the hump. We're over halfway done.
Any of y'all want a portal? It's right past the big hole in the wall.
I only have experience with the next 2 bosses. The last 3 I haven't tried out yet.
Same.
Makes sense. On your way.
Right.